All right, and welcome back to SRS Chess, or well, if it's your first time here, welcome. I wanted to begin with a checkmate that I found in a game. So it didn't put the beginning of this game in. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Now I see that he blocks, so I get my bishop pair slicing and dicing like a Cuisinart, a lot like a Cuisinart. I thought about bringing the rook over and up as his bishop is pinned, but he allows me to go for this check, and he's got two legal moves, I suppose he had. I will checkmate him. These are all games that were played either today or yesterday. Now, I was going for this opening idea where you play the English opening, which is c4, and then putting the knight on that square. I was kind of curious as to what you could do with it. Now, I am almost immediately transposed to a familiar position that would come from any kind of d4 opening here. So any kind of experimentation is done. Over. It's over. And now I have two pieces going at that pawn. And then he does not defend, so I can simply take that pawn, or I can also take that pawn. Now, I should not play that move. I shouldn't have played that move. Oh, no, wait, I couldn't have taken that pawn. I was mistaken. Okay, he lets me take a piece for free. Okay, so playing like a human, not saying that he is a human, but yeah, he's playing like a human. Now he immediately takes advantage of my mistake. I actually could have probably played bishop to e5 there, but I'm not 100% on that one. Okay, so now I still have a queen. I've still got a bishop. I've still got a knight. And so he actually gives the exchange back. Now I have two things pointing at that. Now I should probably play f4. Okay, we trade there. Now I don't have the check because this queen is watching the back rank. Okay, I play h4 to give my king some luft. And now I'm just trying to get the queen out of the way. He continues to defend the square. If the queen moves to any other file, then I have checkmate. I don't have it. Now I quickly, okay, now I can take with the bishop to at least redirect his queen. Okay, and we've got this. I've only got a second left, so not a lot of time, and I unfortunately gave my bishop up. But I am going to be able to queen just in time and take out that pawn. Now I just have to take out his, and I actually just don't have it in me. Looking back at this kind of nightly arena for 1-minute games, extremely fast chess. He's going to get this pawn stuck all up in here, and I stop it from moving any further, get a pawn in front of it, so I'm going to win the pawn back, and now he plays that, and I just blunder a full rook, unfortunately. I just wanted to put this game in to say, give myself a moment to say that you should like and subscribe if you appreciate this content. Sharing is caring. Show me you care. Do it right now. So now I'm playing against Giza Star. And the Giza Star, will he checkmate me? The answer is yes. Yeah, he will checkmate me. All right, so I got checkmated. This is the weekly arena that happened today. It happened just today. Today was the day. Today is the day I played this game. Now, this has been played in competitive play by, I think, grandmasters or people close to it. And that was the move played. The knight move was not the move played in the game. So now we've got new territory, and he is able to find this idea where his queen is going to win the rook. So I castle. I'm going to play queen to b6, and then with the aim of playing bishop to b7. So he moves. I still play bishop b7. Now he moves again. Now I can move my other bishop. And now anytime that the queen is in front of the king, I think to myself, boy, it would be nice to pin him. So after this move, I actually just take. And now if he plays any move other than castling, I'm in a hugely winning position. And I'm in a hugely winning position. Sweet. All right. So now he castles, which is the best move. I take, which is the best move. And now he makes a slight mistake. He should have played f3 to stop tactics with the queen and the bishop battery, but he did not. And I did analyze this game with an engine after it was played. It basically said it didn't like most of my moves at this point in the game, but luckily my opponent liked my moves even less. And after he just blundered. He just blundered his piece back. Now I could have just taken there, but he seems to be wanting me to win anyways, and he does allow that checkmate. It's always hard to explain why I would want to find a coach. So one of the things that I included in this video was an example of something that would something that might confuse a lot of people. Oh, nice! What he lets me take there. I don't see this position often. This was one of my best games in the daily arena. So he just makes a mistake. Well, I guess he blundered a pawn. So he did blunder a pawn. That's a mistake because now he can move his knight and have an uncovered attack on the pawn with the dark squared bishop. But he transfers his knight over. Still a good idea. Now I'm going to play b5 so that I can go after the pawn. I shouldn't take here, but I do. It's 1 minute chess, very fast time format. And what's about to happen is quite fascinating. It's very fascinating indeed. So I'm seeing that he's going to win that pawn. And so I do defend it once, which is not going to be enough. And now there are multiple pawns that I could take. But the problem is that he's got this check. And it wins in exchange. So it wins a minor piece for a rook, which has more value. And he had two separate tactics that would win in exchange, but combined, they still only won one exchange. And I'm winning by just a massive amount here because after that move, he plays the best move according to the engine, but then I play the best move and his knight just can't get out. Just can't get out. So, he had to just kind of give it on up there, and he blundered bigly by allowing this beautiful checkmate. So I believe that's the Morphy's box checkmate. So, I did analyze the game. This is 1 minute chess. To play 90% is very difficult, even if you trade everything off. But I had to play 90%, no blunders to win that game. And my opponent playing almost as well as me. And then in this game, my opponent playing better than me. Now you can see you got the old ladder checkmate there, playing about 90 to 95. I believe play about 95% accuracy, which is, of course, anybody can play that well one time. It's just if every game is like that, you have to ask questions. So now I'm playing a Sicilian Defense. This was a game I played on stream against Stockfish level 5. So I played this game on stream. And this is a good example of what the reason that I would need a coach, and anybody would need either a coach or at least somebody to help them in a casual, friendly sense. I did not, and actually have not until almost today, almost literally today, I did not fully understand the idea of how to defend a position where you just have a king and your opponent has a king and a pawn. I've been doing that wrong forever. And fun fact, when you do chess puzzles, which I've done a million of, all chess puzzles on the major two websites will have you finding a move or a sequence of moves that puts you in a position to win the game. So puzzles where you are defending against checkmate and you find the only continuation to survive, those don't exist. They don't have puzzles like that. They only have puzzles where where by the end of the puzzle, when you solve the puzzle, you have a position that is winning and can win the game. So I will show you exactly what I mean if you still don't understand. I'm moving on up to the king side, and I'm trying to find a way to draw this game. This is a 1-minute chess game, just like all the other ones I've been playing, except for the additional factoid that it is you gain 1 second per move. So now I thought I won this game, and the thing I was saying about the puzzles is like in the position that I will show in just a moment, in the position you'll see on the board in just a moment, I do nicely there. Okay, in this position, you will never, there are no chess puzzles that exist where you have the white side, because he can't win the game. He can only draw it with a stalemate. And I'm playing Stockfish level 5, which I believe is just about the highest level anybody's ever just beaten straight heads up with no odds. So this has been Serious Chess, and that's a stalemate, a draw. And welcome back to Serious Chess, where I was playing in this arena last night. I ran into somebody, as you'll notice it says right there, who is streaming. And you know who streams? That's right, humans stream. So I was thinking to myself, well, I'm definitely playing a human right now. He's streaming, so it's got to be a human. Got to be a human, right? It's got to be a human. Got to be a human. And so now I actually made a mistake, or I would not have played that sequence of knight moves. But now I can bring the knight out, and this is a tolerable position. I'm going for his dark squared bishop, as that's very valuable minor piece in this opening. So now looking at that pawn, I'm just kind of looking at it. And yeah, now I guess I elicited some of those pawn pushes. It wasn't as bad as it could have been, but he's looking good here. If my queen were developed, I would have an almost normal position. So now I want to move my knight up, but I actually can't because the king is about to get checkmated. I don't want that. So if I hadn't played that move, I would have just gotten checkmated and lost. So my opponent playing very well. Now he can take that pawn. Yeah, he can. So I'm kind of expecting him to. It's not as simple as it might look. Now it was as simple as it looked. I had to just move. Okay, now I can trade queens. I'm kind of expecting that, but he chooses not to, which is understandable. Now, can my knight move there? I'm not sure. I can push. Oh no, I can't. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, but now I'm going to put that pawn there so that the rook can come up. He does trade with me. Probably shouldn't there. And now he's got 7 seconds left. That's probably not going to be enough to win this game. I should be able to basically fend him off. Probably could have taken the knight there as well. I don't really have anywhere to go with my pieces, so he's not doing so bad. Probably shouldn't have played that move either, but he only has a second left, and now I found that tactic, and I should have lost my rook. And either way, I beat the human.